Hello world, WayofTime here, bringing to you another episode of Minecraft Invasion. So, when we last left off, we had a witch spawn nearby. Don't know where it is. Sounds like it's coming from this direction. Okay, it is definitely from this direction. So where is it exactly? Fire. Oh my god. Oh no. No, 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 no. No, no you don't. No, you don't. No, 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 no. 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 I don't want my house to catch on fire. Okay, so this is bad. Okay, die. Die. You must be the witch. And, okay. So, operation, make sure that not everything catches on fire, because this is not good. Don't have a bucket of water, and I'm on fire. Okay. Okay, okay. I can do this. 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 Okay. No, I can't do this. I definitely can't do this. Well, this is not a very good beginning to this, so I'm going to have to ignore everything and pick up some of my materials and run to that house that I was at before. It's not good. I don't know what else is in there. The iron chest will probably stay when I'm back, but for now I gotta run. Now, why is it so freaking dark in here? I thought that I set this to better video settings than this. But it is freaking dark in comparison, and that is not good. Oh, for freak's sakes. And now I am on fire. And there is a screaming lunatic running after me, and I am low on health, and this is not a good situation for me to be in. Okay. Nope. I cannot wait to figure out what I have on my person. I'm gonna have to just run as fast as I can and wonder why the heck that this is dark. I wonder if it's something to do with the moon phase or something. Okay, can't go there. I remember that my building, my safe abode, was over there. Okay, there was a screamer over there. There's a screamer right there. Whew. Taste my tears, you mortal. Okay. So this was not exactly the best situation for me to be in. I think with the witch spawning so close to me and then, I guess, bursting into lightning is not exactly the best situation for me to be in, but I'm going to have to make do with what I have. There's lava there and there, so I'm going to probably have to live over there and basically live out my entire life as some sort of hermit king of the dwarves or something like that. I have a trap door. I probably could have grabbed something a bit more useful than a trap door. I hope you guys enjoy a trap door, because I'm not going to have that. Of course, I unbound Q, so I didn't know what that was on. Die! I think I killed you. It's okay, so I'm going to have to go in here, barricade this place up. There we go. Okay. Out of all the situations that I could be in, I would not rank this as the highest in the world. Definitely would not rank this as a high point in here. Especially since this people has noisy neighbors. Nosy neighbors, not noisy neighbors. I hope they're not noisy, because I had enough about noisy neighbors. Well, this was an interesting beginning to this episode. So, hi everybody, my name's WayofTime. I am very good at modded Minecraft because I managed to stay away from the fiery abomination that is apparently the modern day witches. This is not exactly your Beverly Hills Witch Club, and that is a lot of dudes and girls, I'm not going to discriminate, on my mini-map right now. And that's me healed up. Whew, man, that takes a while. So the plan that I was going to have was to make a farm and to barricade, or rather make my building a lot more livable to be in. I do, frankly, or thank goodness, have a bunch of crafting tables, so I will be able to make all the things that I need, and I do have some things that I'll be able to use in order to make shovels, etc. for me to dig in. Unfortunately, I lost those worms as well as those seeds, so my food situation is actually, I have no food. Okay, that's not the best thing for me to be with. So I think I'm gonna have to wait until morning and read up about this light situation, because that felt a lot darker than it normally was. So I guess I'll wait here until daytime. See you guys in a bit. Okay, and I'm back. So I did a bit of looking around, and it seems what I'm wanting to do is start recycling things. Recycling seems to be what I need to aim for in order to get any sort of usage out of these things. I wonder if we can recycle, let's say if we find an iron chest plate in the wild, can we use this? Yes, we can. We can get iron ore pieces if we were to get a wire cutter. So it seems that I am going to need to go out in the world and gather a bunch of useful things. Now, I was pondering a bit, since I did take a break between this recording this section and the section that I did previously. I am going to want to get a stone building to live in, I think. This area is not going to be very helpful in the near future, but I did dig out a place so that it should be better. Okay, I want that leather. So I did do a bit of looking up on what I need to do. Well, I searched for a backpack more specifically, and it seems that I can make a backpack using 4 pieces of leather. I got total of 3 right now, which is good, but I am going to need more than that. I only have 16 crossbow bolts, and I think I'm going to want to ping you, since I don't want to deal with a giant with an iron sword. Maybe a giant with an iron grip, but not an iron sword. And I am starting to get... Oh, you're going to set me on fire, aren't you? So the end goal, I think, for me, at least in the start, is I'm going to want to make some sort of stone house. Because having a house that can burn down due to your own lighting or an unfortunate witch encounter obviously is not the best situation for me to be in. Can I use these? Okay, no point looking at that in the meantime. Okay, I'm also going to need clay in order to fulfill that means, because right now the only way for me to get stone to actually use is to get a large amount of clay, which I don't have. That is sand, and I don't remember seeing clay anywhere near here. Once I get clay, I'll be able to continue onwards and try to stonify this house, because we don't want to be stoned, because we'll end up being boned. Now, I don't know how to use those iron fragments. I'll probably be able to learn that in a bit. It's probably a simple combination, or I may need some sort of smelting mechanism in order to do that. But one more piece of leather should be enough, or a saddle, which is good. Actually, Editions Manual, I guess I'll take that. Might be a good read. Another saddle. Oh, fudge. Little guy. I did not need a Vintage Beat copy for me to succeed. Okay, so I got the leather, so I'll be able to make a backpack. And a backpack, as you may have figured out already, will allow me to continue onwards in my journey. Is there anybody in here? No. I don't think they can operate ladders, but just to be safe, I'll have to watch my back. So I'll want those wire cutters, which is just a bit of iron. Okay, I'll take one of you. A bit of iron and some sticks gives me an engineering's wires cutter. I might as well cut this and find the usage of this. Use gold ore chunks I can fabricate. And I shouldn't be using this right now because obviously that's not a good thing for me to do. Okay, so I am able to start getting... Ooh, this is a lot of leather. Might be able to make more backpacks than this. So let's check the backpack. I can make an iron backpack maybe later, but let's see. Don't know how many slots this has, but it should be a simple matter. I need 16 string. Got 12 already on my person. That's good. Let's see. Need this. Specifically there. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a chest, which is obviously going to require this. Just that. And if I take these 4 bits of leather, this chest, and this string, I'll be able to get a backpack. Okay. And that has a decent number of slots for me to use. Now, am I able to automatically have stuff go into the backpack? No, I might have to use this somehow else. So, what is the best way to use this backpack? Is there a way to upgrade this? Well, it apparently isn't up. There is apparently a way to upgrade this, but I do not currently know that method. It's starting to get dark, so I need to go out right now, basically, in order to find some string. Otherwise, I'm going to have to wait until night. And I did do a bit of looking up on the situation, and it does seem like... what was I going to say? It does seem that the darkness of the night is indeed related to the moon phase, which is what I expected. It seems also that these guys are getting more and more difficult because I am starting to see little zombie equivalents, which is not good for me. Then again, the screamers were nice and healthy, weren't they? So, Operation Find Clay. It's going to require me to not stand still. There's a torch over here. I think that was one that I placed. There's no clay here, just some simple sand. And there doesn't seem to be clay here. Maybe if I take a peek under the surface, I might be able to see stuff. No, but this is actual dirt. So I'll be able to fulfill that quest requirement. Up. Oh, there's just a little guy. Hi! Okay, I didn't mean to release that crossbow bolt. Hey! You! With the face! Oh, you're pillaring, aren't you, a little sucker? Die. Okay, so now that I have a way to get some dirt, I think I am in a better situation, at least in terms of questing is concerned. I got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We'll get a bit more because I think I am going to need to use some of this dirt for my own devices. Die? Said die, thank you. But our main objective still isn't fulfilled, so I am going to have to start making a circle back, I think, in order to find some clay. I believe I already explored that area. I definitely don't want to go down here. Whew. This is interesting. That might be ore of some sort. All the dust stuff. Those cracks definitely look like copper ore. There's some stuff over there as well. Might want to have... Well, I would look around this place. However, because of how big the holes are, it might not be a good idea for me to spend too much time in this area. And it is already getting dark. I'm gonna have to risk this. I'm gonna have to risk staying out here for a duration of time because otherwise I'm not going to be able to find any sort of resources. And this is going to end up being a waste of time, which is not something that I want. Gray runes, I learned that gray runes are basically used to color the enchanting effect, and it's added by Quark. The enchanting effect, when paired with an item, that is enchanted in the anvil. It's starting to get dark. I don't know how what the moon phase is. I think that's a new moon, so this is going to get really dark really fast. So I think I'm going to get all this, run back. I think I might do a bit more digging around my house. Then we're going to have to actually mount a serious expedition to our location. And I think I'm going to take this, because I am going to want to look up the uses of all these. Okay, I guess I will be right back. Oh man, it's dark. Okay, that's interesting. I ate an ant. Oh, hi. You are very nice. It gave me nausea, but nausea was changed so that it messes with your perspective instead of... Well, it gives a chance of nausea, it seems. It messes with your perspective instead of giving that horrible nausea look, which I do appreciate. It is a lot more YouTube friendly, especially when I ate that. So I completed that. I'll look at that in a second. And I already got a worm, but this means that I will be able to make 3 more worms, which is good. So climbing ropes might be the next thing that I want, but I think the next thing that I want is once the day actually comes again, I will clear this place of all the undesirables here, and then continue to dig out this area and maybe add a bit of a farm area so that I can have some things with me. Hey, you're back! Yeah. Sorry, don't have any sugar. Okay, now that the day is coming, we can look at a few of the quests. Crude pickaxe is one of the options. It can be made with sticks, strings, and 2 pieces of flint. Do we have 2 pieces of flint? I think we only have that 1 piece of flint. Oh, yeah, it might have, burnt down. How a piece of flint burns down, I'm not sure, but considering that that witch tore me a new one, I think you gotta give me a bit of a pass on this. So, I'll have to make a crude pick. That'll give me a crude spade, which is crude. And we have the ability to fry stuff. So vegetable oil, I think I need 4 of them in order to make this. It needs 4 seeds of the same type, so I am going to need to start growing things in excess. I think carrots will probably be the best use of that, but thankfully I do have a bit of dirt for me to use, so I think once I clear these things out, I'll make a simple area for me to just plop down a single worm, at least to prime the area for when I have a few more seeds, because I am running low on a bunch of things. Ooh, speaking of, do I have that duct tape? No, the duct tape's gone also. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on my durability, otherwise things are going to go badly. So I managed to get some climbing rope from the quests, from the climbing rope quest, funnily enough, so that is going to allow me to climb things if I were to need to in a pinch, either in a pinch or in other things. So a bunch of things right here. I don't need my bow. Then again, that's probably going to be my famous last words. My sword did level up. We got a lot of big guys here, with a few miscellaneous weapons, which I'm going to be very afraid of, I think, unless I'm proven otherwise. There seems to be a lot of loot, though. Maybe I'll get some actual good stuff like iron, but there are pieces of heart, it seems, which I still don't know the usage of. We got a book there, not useful since I already have that book, and it's not exactly necessary. Ooh, we got Band-Aid, which is good. And we got this. Watch there be some of that clay right in front of me. That's just going to be the most demoralizing thing ever. I think I can say that with absolute certainty. But we do have some wood, so I'm not exactly out of logs, so I am going to want to start, getting some stuff. Okay, so let's make a 3x3 plot of this stuff. Do I get some moss out of here? No, I just get the stone, which I guess is fine, but not the best situation in the world. Can get this down, plot that, and we can have 1 piece of corn here. And that'll eventually give us a source of food. And this gives us the ability to get the heck out of here because we are lingering a little too long on this. Hey! Don't punch me! And you don't punch me, Mr. Deadpool. Apparently you had Deadpool's head. I think he's gonna need that later, especially when he regenerates spontaneously. So I went that way before? No, I didn't go that way. So I need to go this way in order to find stuff. There's another house there. Got a golden apple in order to refill my saturation. And I'm pretty sure I didn't. Yes, I already looted those. Darn it. We'll take these. And maybe if I find another supply drop, that'll be helpful. But I still haven't found a collection of clay. That might be clay right there, actually. And I don't need this bloody hoe on my bar. I'll get my shovel. Get you out of the way. I crafted a few more crossbow bolts. Ah, yes. Clay, please be clay. Yes, clay! You look so much like sand, it's unbelievable. Well, it is believable, but we're not going to bother with those types of thoughts. Now that we have clay, we'll be able to do a whole lot more. Make a stone crossbow. Make a bunch of other things like stone crossbow bolts, and maybe start building the foundations of an actual house instead of one that, honestly, I doubt anybody would insure. Okay, those are starting to float to the surface. Oh, fudge! Hi. Don't want you. Nor you, sorry. This spot is taken, and I think I shoveled that. Okay, what do we have? We got quite a bit of clay. That's good enough for quite a few blocks. But we are going to want some more. It seems like there's a semicircle area right there. And I think these guys really want... Ooh, this is a lot of stuff. I think they really want my crafting table. So I'm going to have to be a bit crafty in order to stay out of their radars. There's a few guys coming up from that direction. But as long as I have enough materials to make a bunch of stone, I will be happy with my situation. Might want to mark this place on the mini-map. Oh, this is a lot of clay. That is good. And yes, I see that army of people coming at me. Oh no, that's not good. I am running low on my sword. Let's see what we have. Don't have any other backup weapons, so I probably... Let's just put this here, save that as maybe this color, and we can start heading back. Then again, I may want to explore that area directly to my south. So let us look at here using our precious dirt in order to pillar up. I know they can pillar up after me, but I might as well make it a bit more difficult for them. So what's here? There is a beacon of some sort there. So I might as well use this water. Thank goodness it doesn't just kill me immediately. And then we can kill this guy off and have a bit of peace and quiet. Okay, so we managed to get down here without any issue. And we do have quite a bit of rock around me, so I will be able to collect a bit of this. In the meantime, I should look in this cave see if there's anything interesting. Well, there are things that are interesting there. For instance, that stuff. But the more interesting thing that I should make note of is this copper-looking material. Is it copper? Does it give some sort of random ore? Or is this actually some use or something that I can mine for fun and profit? Okay, let's put that there. There's a lot of this, whatever it is. Take this out of here and... Oh, okay, that is lava stone. Okay. That was not expected, I must say, and I'm surprised that I didn't think of that. But we did get this, which is white hardened clay. White hardened clay. Can I use this in order to make some non-hardened clay variant of this? Apparently not. Officer! Fire! Or freeze, or I think freeze is actually the better thing. And my crossbow has increased in level, so that's good. So I can convert these Get that. I'm going to want this stuff, so let's put all of this miscellaneous garbage in here. And I'm running out of spot, and I'll use this rope to get out of here. Hey, guess I put that on the wrong spot. Get that. Get this. And we'll get that, which gives me rope, which is funny, but this is a different rope, is it? No, it's the same rope, I just did not see it properly. Oh my gosh. Okay, they are smart enough to use the water, so I am going to have to be careful. Okay, let's get up here. Okay, and we're up. We're out of here. No point retracting that rope. Let's just get out of here. Put that to good use. Oh, we can activate this in the meantime. We do have space, I think. Anything else that can fit in here? No. There isn't. Oh, drone! Okay. There are drones now, which is something I'm going to have to be mindful of. I might have to find usages or ways to kill them. But in the meantime, I guess I'm going to have to kill these guys before they mess with me. I don't have the durability on the sword. If these guys have duct tape, I would love it. In fact, duct tape requires plaster, crystallized canola, and paper, which I don't really have any of those. Ooh, and this guy has clay. Okay, we got this. Another medical airdrop, which is good. We got a bunch of that. Can't pick that up. And I can't really pick this up, even though there is a bunch of medical stuff. Okay, I'm gonna have to leave that and collect it afterwards. Okay, so we are doing a lot better right now. Once I plop down a bunch of furnaces and start cooking up some of this stone, I will be in a bit better of a situation, but considering all the stuff that I went through in the previous part of this episode, I am doing much better than I expected that I would be doing. Oh, you are stuck somehow, which is fine for me. Were you digging your way in here? That would really be bad for me. Okay, it seems that these guys are digging their ways out of the pit, and I think they are taking a bit of the wall away. So I am going to have to be careful. They can find their way in, but because I don't have a dedicated door, they are a little too stupid for them, well, to be able to find their way. Okay, that was a very successful trip, I think. I'm gonna have to sort myself, though, because, frankly, I'm definitely not sorted. Okay, shift right click? Nope, that names the thing, which would be helpful at a later point, but right now I guess I might as well pick out all this stuff, bandage my wounds, maybe at a later date, but let's make our first bit of cobblestone. Not in here. I should have learned my lesson by now. Use that, not much. And I guess might as well make all that. So we now the thing I'm probably gonna learn is that furnaces actually catch things on fire, which will be a lovely thing for me to learn, I believe. So now that we have that, is there anything... There's a lot of things that are open to me now that I managed to do that. Now that I got the clay balls, I have a bunch of things for me to access, which I'm going to have to pour over maybe at a later time, but right now I am going to want to process some of this cobblestone into its more pure variant. Coal in here, right? Yeah, I don't have much coal. Maybe I should think of getting some more fuel, because otherwise I am going to find myself badly short. Very badly, believe me. Okay, let me sort my inventory a bit, look through the quests, and I think we have everything needed to at least continue this venture. Oh, for frick's sakes! No, no, no! Oh my god! Okay, this place is now catching on fire, which I don't appreciate. And there is something printing right now on the printer, and I am not having a good run of this. think that this is not the best situation. Definitely not the best situation. I was just freaking... Okay. This really sucks. This really, really, really sucks. I think it's starting to stop. But it does mean I am finding it really difficult to concentrate with all the stuff that's going around. All my stuff is catching fire once again because this pack is an asshole. I do not say this lightly. This pack is being a complete dick at everything. Now I don't know whether the things like the chests are going to catch on fire, but considering that that's all gone, I don't remember placing a torch, but I do know that they are managing to break their way in, and it might be in their advanced programming that they do set fires onto things that we do hold dear, which means that this is a losing battle, at least in terms of this. Pretty pre-built houses are not going to be a way for me to survive this onslaught, so I am going to have to take the time to gather all the things here, assuming that the chests don't burn down, which I don't think they do. I'm going to have to take my time and rectify this with a house of my own. I am managing to cook up some stone, but I might have to change this into cobblestone, because otherwise it could prove to be very, very, very bad. But just seeing all this, I mean, after all of that happened, it's not exactly the happiest thought in the world. It does mean that I am going to have to work a lot harder, which I am going to do. I am not going to let this pack just beat me into the ground because of unfortunate circumstances such as this. I'm going to rise to the occasion, make sure that I have all the things that I need in order to succeed, and I'm going to freaking succeed at this. Heard me, Dark Host, though? I have your number. Well, that's all the time we have for this episode of Minecraft Invasion. If you like what you see, mainly apparently burning buildings at this point, since that seems to be where I am investing most of my effort, don't forget to rate, comment, or subscribe to future episodes. Now, considering all the stuff, I do still have my chest, so I am not quite at square one. WayofTime here, signing off. Have a wonderful burning day.